in Texas that I am gonna see. We'll sing a song together, she'll clap her hands with glee. We'll play the banjo gaily, we'll sing the songs of yore, and the yellow rose of Texas shall be mine forevermore. She's the sweetest little Texan that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about Evangeline and sing of Rosalie, but the yellow rose of Texas is the only one for me. Where the Rio Grande is flowing and starry skies are bright, she walks along the river in the quiet summer night. She cried so when I left her, when we parted long ago. I promised to return and not to leave her so. She's the sweetest little Texan that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about Evangeline and sing of Rosalie, but the yellow rose of Texas is the only one for me. Oh, where have you been, Billy boy, Billy boy? Oh, where have you been, charming Billy?
I have been to seek a wife, she's the joy of my life. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother.
Did she bid you to come in, Billy boy, Billy boy? Did she bid you to come in, charming Billy?
Yes, she bade me to come in, there's a dimple in her chin. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother.
Did she set for you a chair, Billy boy, Billy boy? Did she set for you a chair, charming Billy?
Yes, she set for me a chair, she has ringlets in her hair. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother.
Can she make a cherry pie, Billy boy, Billy boy? Can she make a cherry pie, charming Billy?
She can make a cherry pie quick, as a cat can wink her eye. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother.
She's a young thing and she cannot leave her mother. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
I don't care if I never get back, let me root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter. He took a bite of a lily pad, flapped his wings and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck sitting in the water. Quack, quack, quack.
There's a little green frog swimming in the water, a little green frog doing what he oughter. He jumped right off of the lily pad that the little duck did, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water. Gloomp, 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 gloomp. There's a little red snake lying in the water, a little red snake doing what he oughter. He frightened the duck and the frog so bad, he ate the little bug and he said, I'm glad I'm a little red snake lying in the water. Now there's nobody left sitting in the water, nobody left doing what he oughter. There's nothing left but the lily pad. The duck and the frog ran away. It's sad that there's nobody left sitting in the water. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jing-a-ling, 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 what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing-a-ling, 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 they set your heart a tingle. Jing-a-ling, 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 I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha-ha, ho-ho, riding through the snow. Jing-a-ling, 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 the bells have got the snowflakes dancing. Jing-a-ling, 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 old Dobbin's even prancing. Jing-a-ling, 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 the night is made for happy dancing. Ha-ha, ho-ho, through the snow we go.
Through a winter fairyland we go a-gliding, in a cotton candy land of frozen charms.
And the way the sleigh is slipping and a-sliding brings you sliding even closer in my arms.
Can't you hear the sleigh bells jingle, jingle, jingle?
As we fly across the snowy hills and dales, and we're happy 'cause the snowflakes make us jingle.
In the winter fairyland like jingle bells.
Jing-a-ling, 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 what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing-a-ling, 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 they set your heart a tingle. Jing-a-ling, 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 I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha-ha, ho-ho, gliding through the snow. Jing-a-ling, 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 the bells have got the snowflakes dancing. Jing-a-ling, 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 old Dobbin's even prancing. Jing-a-ling, 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 the night is made for happy dancing. Ha-ha, ho-ho, through the snow we go. Jing-a-ling, 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 hey!
When the red, red robin comes bob, bob, bobbing along, along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, get up, get out of bed, cheer up, the sun is red, live, love, laugh and be happy. What if I've been blue, now I'm walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but still I'll listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin comes bob, bob, bobbing along. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin comes bob, bob, bobbing along. Down in the meadow in a little bitty pool swam 3 little fishies and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if
you ever hear a fish talk? Well, I did, and here's what they sound like.
Whee!
Yawn the little fishes.
Here's a lot of fun. We'll swim in the sea till the day is done. We swam, and oh, it was a lark. Till all of a sudden we met a shark.
Help! Cried the little fishes.
Look at all the whales.
Quick as they could, they turned on their tails and back to the pool. In the meadow they swam, and they swam, and they swam, and back over the dam.
Boop, boop, get 'em down in water. Shoo! Boop, boop, get 'em down in water. Shoo! Boop, boop, get 'em down in water. Shoo! And they swam all over the dam.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy lost his crop in the North Pole barber shop. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. They say that all the seals in Hudson Bay envied Fuzzy's fuzz, but when they cut his rug away, he wasn't what he used to was, 'cause Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. They say that all the seals in Hudson Bay envied Fuzzy's fuzz, but when they cut his rug away, he wasn't what he used to was, 'cause Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he?
They skip and hop. They skip and hop. They grunt and grunt like that because they're very fat. How tickled you would be if you could ever see the piggies poke around and round.
Pigs who go to parties always seem to like it lots. They brush their tails and curl them up in twisty little knots. They wear their party dresses trimmed in pink and purple spots. They're gonna dance a piggy polka, so they dress in polka dots.
They skip and hop. They skip and hop. They grunt and grunt like that because they're very fat. How tickled you would be if you could ever see the piggies poke around and round. The piggies poke around and round. It's what you do with what you got. Never mind how much you got. It's what you do with what you got that pays off in the end. You gotta add how much you do, then multiply by what you do. You think you can win, but you do when you get that dividend.
It's the means you apply it that raises your stock. Look what David did to Goliath with a little old hunk of rock.
It's what you do with what you got, never mind how much you got, it's what you do with what you got that pays off in the end. It's what you do with what you got, never mind how much you got, it's what you do with what you got that pays off in the end. Chicory, 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 chick is me. Chicory, chick, chala, chala, chickala, roll me in a banana, balaka, wallaka, can't you see? Chicory, chick is me. Chicory, chick, chala, chala, chickala, roll me in a banana, balaka, wallaka, can't you see? Chicory, chick is me.
Every time you're sick and tired of just the same old thing, saying just the same old words all day. Be just like the chicken who found something new to sing. Open up your mouth and start to say,
oh, chicory, chick, chala, chala, chickala, roll me in a banana, wallaka, wallaka, can't you see? Chicory, chick is me. Chicory, chick, chala, chala, chickala, roll me in a banana, balaka, wallaka, can't you see? Chicory, 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 chick is me.
We wanted to have a most wonderful time. We came to the circus with only a dime. So we found a hole in the tent, and then we saw the circus show free.
we saw all the clowns and the monkeys, and the lions and the big dancing bear. But the most thrilling sight was the man dressed in white who did tricks on a bar in the air.
Oh, he flies through the air with the greatest of ease, that daring young man on the flying trapeze. His movements are graceful, the crowd he does please. How we'd love to be like him someday.
Show was all over, that daring young man came out of the tent and we both shook his hand. We said when we're older we'll hang by our knees like the daring young man on the flying trapeze.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the flying trapeze. His movements are graceful, that crowd he does please. How we'd love to be like him someday.
Rainbow round my shoulder, and it fits me like a glove. Oh, the sun sits high up in the sky of blue above. There's a rainbow round my shoulder, and a smile upon my face. Never laughed so much, the world is such a happy place. Ha ha ha, the folks will shout when they see the way I strut about. Since I said to Mr. Gloomy, I'm kicking you out. Yes, sir, there's a rainbow round my shoulder, and I'm really feeling swell ever since I found a rainbow round my heart as well. There's a rainbow round my shoulder, and I'm really feeling swell ever since I found a rainbow round my heart as well.
Jelly on my head, jelly on my toes, jelly on my popo, jelly on my nose. Laughing and a-licking, having me a time.
Jelly on my belly, but I like it fine. Jelly is my favorite food, and when I'm in a jelly mood, I can't ever get enough of that yummy gummy stuff.
Jelly on my head, jelly on my toes, jelly on my popo, jelly on my nose. Laughing and a-licking, having me a time.
Jelly on my belly, but I like it fine. Pretty soon it will be spring, and I'll start my gardening. But I'll have no flower bed, I'll plant jelly beans instead.
Jelly on my head, jelly on my toes, jelly on my popo, jelly on my nose. Laughing and a-licking, having me a time.
Jelly on my belly, but I like it fine.
Oh, Daddy, tie my ribbon and button on my shoe. I must go to meet the gal that's dressed in bonny blue. I'll have to take the trolley, I'll need a nickel too, to get me to the station to meet the gal in bonny blue.
I will not tie a ribbon or button on your shoe, just so you can go and meet the gal in bonny blue. If you can take the trolley to meet the 502, I dare say that you're old enough to button your own shoe.
It's time to meet the 502. Oh, I must meet the bonny blue gal who's coming from St. Louis.
Oh, Daddy, press my linen and Mother, brush my hair. I know she'll be a-waitin' 'cause I promised I'd be there. She's bringing me a present she bought me at the fair. I must meet the bonny blue gal and I've no time to spare.
I will not press your linen or brush your hair for you, just so you can go and meet the gal in bonny blue. If you can go a-fetchin' presents from St. Louis, I dare say that you're old enough to press your linen too.
It's time to meet the 502. Oh, I must meet the bonny blue gal who's coming from St. Louis.
Judy had a sweetheart who lived across the way.
And when they'd meet up on the street, he'd always stop and say,
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
She'd say, ick-a-back-a-boo.
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
He'd say, I choose you.
One sad day he left her, he moved quite far away.
Poor Judy, lonesome Judy, hasn't anyone to say,
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
There's no ick-a-back-a-boo.
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
no one chooses you.
Sweetheart, oh my sweetheart, come back across the way.
And every night the moon is bright, we'll meet again and say,
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
You'll say ick-a-back-a-boo.
Ick-a-back-a soda cracker.
I'll say I love you.
Ick-a-back-a-back-a-boo, a soda cracker. I love you. Ick-a-back-a soda cracker. Ick-a-back-a-boo. Whoa!
What's this Billy Patter all about? I don't understand why you keep talking about the Billy Patter.
My, you're a chatterbox.
Your mouth goes piddly-patter, patter, piddly-patter, patter, talking all the livelong day. You never stop the chatter, 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 chatter. Where'd you get so much to say? All day it's yatter, 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 yatter. Don't you ever stop to rest? All day it's piddly-patter, patter, piddly-patter, patter, piddly-patter. You're a pest.
I guess it's 'cause you're just a girl. I guess you can't help that. I know you are the talkingest girl. You muley like a cat. I wish I had a penny for every word you say. I'd have so many pennies I would be a millionaire today.
Please stop that piddly-patter, patter, piddly-patter, patter. Talking's all you ever do. I don't know what's the matter, matter, what's the matter, matter, piddly-patter, patter, with you.
I wish I had a penny for every word you say. I'd have so many pennies I would be a millionaire today.
Please stop that piddly-patter, patter, piddly-patter, patter. Talking's all you ever do. I don't know what's the matter, matter, what's the matter, matter, piddly-patter, patter, with you.
Oh, the pig and the chicken and the dog and the duck and the cat and the rooster took a ride in a truck, in a dump truck. Bumpity bump truck. Bumpity 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 bump.
Oh, they slid to the back and they slid to the front, while the duck said a quack and the pig said a grunt in the dump truck. The thumpity thump truck. Thumpity 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 thump. They zoomed by the meadow and they dashed past the mill. They sped through the valley, then up, 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 over the hill.
Then they stopped and the driver said it's time to unload, and he dumped everybody by the side of the road. They were laughing as they cried, what a happy slippy slide. There is nothing like a ride in a dump truck. Oh, the pig and the chicken
and the cat and the rooster, they were laughing as they cried, what a happy slippy slide. There is nothing like a ride in a dump truck.
Little Willie loved to roam among the birds and flowers. He'd spend happy hours singing all the day. He loved everyone except the big bad bumblebee. And when he'd hear him buzz, 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 he'd run and then he'd say,
Bumblebee, bumble by, bumble round in the blue, blue sky. Bumblebee, bumble by, keep away from me. Bumblebee, bumble by, bumble round with a butterfly. Bumblebee, bumble by, keep away from me. I remember what you did when you flew into town. I let you walk upon my arm, but oh, when you sat down, ouch! Bumblebee, bumble by,